Once upon a time, Sony wasn't actually a dumb company.
To be fair, they are not as dumb as Konami.
Nope, no one's...
But there was at one point a time where the Sony consoles ruled over Nintendo consoles.
By the way, I know you were about to say no company, but EA.
Anyway,
they're kind of equally.
This story takes place with a bird. No, that was me snapping the bird into existence.
Pretty bird.
Look at it.
Good burb.
Are we playing a Dark Souls?
No, actually, this is the most acclaimed sequel to Pilot Wing 64. I've been wanting to control a bird all my life, and this has now given me the chance to do so.
No, wait. It's Rayman 4 because he gets to ride on a bird. Oh,
give me a second. Give me a second. I got a sniper rifle on hand. But yeah, don't worry. This is not the bird story. This is actually his story.
Isn't it beautiful how all the time it's not a show unless it's not a James Man Extreme episode unless we start out with animal abuse.
Also, there's no way that horse would have made it across without backing up further.
Yeah, that needed a bit more of a leap.
Well, to be fair, Glee, this is the mystical land of Japan. I mean, Japanese Europe.
Yes, so this was a critically, I'm not going to say title till it comes up, so don't mention it, but this was a critically acclaimed title that pretty much helped break a company out of obscurity for all of, 2 years, and then they just started re-releasing the game over and over. My god, those leaves are pretty. But no, they just kept... I almost thought I was looking at film for a moment there, but it's not. But anyway. But then they just... Honestly, I'm sorry. I love the company, but let's just be honest. After the one game it worked well, they just started re-releasing it over and over again, a la Skyrim, because that's all they knew what to do.
And then when they tried to make something new, it was pretty...
because it was a Duke Nukem, because it was a Duke Nukem Forever situation where we thought we were going to get it years ago, then we got it and we're like...
You guys do know their first game was actually Eco, right?
Right.
I'm not trying to... I know, but I'm just saying, that was... They were still in obscurity. This game broke them out of obscurity, and then they kind of...
Welcome, everybody.
Did nothing with it. It's not yet. No, it's not coming up yet. Trust me, I know when it's coming.
Oh, okay.
I have to freaking watch. It's a long cutscene.
Yeah.
This game. This is a very long intro.
It's been years since I played the original. Okay, I forgot.
Don't worry, you'll see it. But this follows the story of a boy named Wander, a girl who I keep forgetting her name, Mono or something.
Something like that.
And the world's most badass wingman of the century, Agro the horse. as he takes his friend Wander to a forgotten and sacred land, forbidden by his religion and his culture, I can only assume, to never venture here and to never make such a powerful deal, a powerful pact that could change the course of history forever.
That was until his girlfriend died, in which case he is like, fuck it.
So he traveled to the land of the badass bridges.
Yeah, seriously, look at the size of this bridge.
I know.
Elden, eat your heart out.
Twilight Princess, eat your heart out.
So, welcome. It's still going.
Camera.
This bridge just keeps on going and going and going. When will it end?
And welcome
to Shadow of the Colossus.
The PS4 edition.
This was released in just a couple weeks ago, February 2018, and might I say that compared to the original PS2 Classic and the PS3 re-releases, all 3 of them, because there was Shadow of the Colossus HD, then there was the Ico Collection, and there was something else. But anyway, this is, I think, hands down the best way to experience this game.
Especially nowadays, considered...
Yeah. I mean, just from the first frame alone, it looks absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. And this is not all it's not all FMV sequences anymore. I think all these cutscenes are pretty much rendered in engine.
That's amazing. If you can manage to do that, total props. Because I would imagine that'd be pretty difficult to do.
Damn it, man! You didn't make me walk that long of a distance.
That was a big bridge.
Sorry, Andrew.
Oh no, I like to think Aggro has like the Ramby voice. Man, you could have told me we were going to be going across a big old bridge. I would have taken the stairs. That's fine. I don't want to go in there, though.
I'm not going down there. It's all dark and scary.
I'm not going in there. There's evil shit.
And it smells like horse dung. Oh my god, no, please!
Aggro's just like, Aggro doesn't even care. It's like, the door just shut behind us, didn't it? Yeah, I told you we were screwed. But no, listen to the boy with the sword. He knows the way.
Aggro is like the black Shaggy of this game, apparently.
I guess.
Works because he's also black.
I'm sorry. I just like giving them aggressive yet passive, deep voices. Like the lovable, like what was it? There was this post where it's like, would we be scared of spiders if we just had like a spider pet who spoke in a really aggressive, like deep voice but was super nice? Like imagine you're just walking your pet spider around the store and he's like, dude, man, they got a sale in Totino's in aisle 5. Let's go check it out. And it was just a pretty chill spider. Would you be friends with it?
I would like my spider
Probably.
to be voiced by Idris Elba, yeah.
So we have here a very ancient hall with a very ancient pedestal with a very ancient skylight.
With very ancient symbolism.
Symbolism!
You see, you may not believe it, but thousands of years ago, these were the precursors to the amiibo statues.
God damn.
My collection is almost complete.
Dang. To think there was once upon a time where amiibos were literally 50 stories high.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then you know, as technology grew, they shrunk down to fit in the palm of your hand.
And
until Detective Pikachu came along.
they kind of reverted back a bit after that.
By the way, can I
voice
the thing coming up since he talks in gibberish?
Are you gonna talk in gibberish?
No.
Oh, I like talking gibberish. You can talk in gibberish.
I want not.
But just know again, you have to have your timing ready because again, I can't skip the dialogue. It happens automatically.
I know.
Whoosh. And she's gone! Like it's a magic trick. She's not there anymore! Thank you. Just, the visuals.
Yeah, seriously, this just... Wow. Honestly, I didn't think they would actually go this far in terms of releasing this game, but wow.
God, I hope The Last Guardian looks like this after some time.
Not this place. Not this person, by the way.
I know, you mean the guy. The place began from the resonance of intersecting points. They are memories, replaced by ends and not and etched into stone. While he's talking, I will say, actually, agree. In this PS4 version, blood, young sprouts, sky. Spoilers, this was... I'm just going to talk around. You can read. This game was then later revealed, and I'll explain how later. This game was explained to be a prequel to Eco.
Not exactly.
Somewhat.
But I'll show it. But however, something that was added to this game, they added some weird coin collectible things that were never in the original version, and I don't know what they do. But if you go searching out in the overworld, you can actually find a barrel surrounded by butterflies as either a nod or a proof that this is also tied to Last Guardian's universe.
I did somewhat hear about that. Like this all kind of takes place in the same universe.
That's getting screwed over by 3 different people all at once. Anyway.
I see.
And Agro's just standing there.
I see sad shit. I must intervene.
Oh crap, it's the Heartless.
Oh god.
Shadows rising from the ground.
Wanderer? Dude? Little help?
So he was given, or stole, or whatever you want to believe. Again, the story's left a lot up to interpretation. He came here with a sword. A sword of light.
Because of course.
Oh, is this Kingdom Hearts?
I guess so.
Well, they
It
do
has
look
the
like
power.
Heartless.
It has the power to channel and divert light, and thus, as we will learn later, this is the only weapon that can be used to repel darkness and fight the ancient beings found here.
Yeah, sounds like Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, what's that?
Pretty much Kingdom Hearts if it wasn't nearly as pretentious.
Yeah.
From the heavens. You woke me up.
Now possess the ancient soul.
darn Skippy.
So thou art mortal.
Yes, so.
Are you Dorman? I was told that in this place, at the ends of the world, there exists a being who can control the souls of the dead.
Thou art correct. We are the one known as Dorman.
Get it? Because he's sleeping?
We have been dormant.
She was sacrificed for she had a cursed fate. Please, I need you to bring back her soul. Was it a 30-day back guarantee? No,
Do you have
I
the
purchased it
receipt?
without the
You have the receipt.
Do you have the receipt?
Well, let me
souls
check
that
the
are
credit
once
card
lost.
account. And then the punishment is, well, you're just stuck in an eternal limbo of, well, let me check the credit card account number, trace back the purchase, and he's just there for eternity, waiting. Please hold.
I am amazed that my receipt joke actually made you guys laugh that much.
That was funny.
That was good. So, okay, so anyway, sorry, back to seriousness.
To be fair, that was from that. I based it off of Nostalgia Critic. Why your robots
Okay.
broke my fucking mall? Well, did you keep
wait,
the
wait.
receipt for the mall, sir? No.
Anyway, we have our challenge. So what do we have to do?
Thou art to destroy all of them.
But we can't break these giant amiibo statues. They're made of pure Nintendium, ancient Nintendium.
Yeah,
they
seriously,
could-
that's
But
you,
those
you couldn't cut that
cannot-
shit with thunder.
Those
Lightning.
idols cannot be destroyed by the mere
That and
hands
until-
of a mortal.
That, and I'm told that if you-
You'd also destroy their resale value.
Then I'm told that if I taste them, they taste terrible.
Yeah.
This land there exists colossi that are the
these things are-
incarnations of those idols.
And seriously, these things are loads bigger than what we know as the Switch cards. Like you'd have to eat a whole
Now-
15 stories worth of bleh.
If thou defeat
Thus-
those colossi,
Okay.
the idols shall fall.
So break each. So kill a Colossi. Its respective statue will fall.
But heed
Good
this.
to know.
The price you pay may be heavy indeed.
I am ready for any loot box subscription you may throw my way. It does not matter. I have my parents' credit card.
Well, then, are you
Very
prepared
well.
to pay? Are you prepared to pay for your first save slot?
With your parents' permission, with your parents' permission, you can talk to me. I have permission. Raise thy sword by the lights.
All right. No, seriously, yeah, that is actually a major mechanic of this game is to basically pull a He-Man to figure out where to go.
Head
Pretty
to
much.
the place where the swords lie.
Sir, I meant your sword. Put your pants back on.
Oh,
Then
God.
Thou shalt find the colossi thou art to defeat.
So I don't know what the actual name of the sword is. So I'm just going to call it the Stylus because we're all doing Nintendo stuff. So by the power of the Stylus,
Wait,
our journey
I
finally begins.
I am Dorman, but you may also call me Miyamoto.
Really great vocal effects. I love
Beyond
it.
the-
Anyway,
Yeah.
so before I go, I'm going to take care of something completely optional. You can jump around and use directional pads to change your weapon. Whenever you have your sword equipped, holding the R1 button draws it out, and you just follow the beam. and it'll
I
take you to each
have
colossus.
permission.
So, now, I'm going to take care of something completely optional in this game, which is, from the original, there are lizards and things
Yeah,
that I
that's
can
right.
kill. Hang on. I'm looking for it. There's also berries you can eat. Berries increase your health. Lizards increase your grip strength, and trust me, grip is the biggest thing we need in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on. Dorman. Dorman, I'm so sorry. I think you got something on your chin there. Hang on. Let me
What
get
is
this.
it? What?
God damn the sun glare.
Get it off.
Hang on.
It's a zit I need to pop.
Oh,
We have
I see
to-
it. Silence for a fallen soul. Silence.
Oh, if only Hype were here.
It is done.
I,
Egg was like, was that really necessary? Yes,
James, I
I was
think-
very hungry.
James, I think you're starting to rub off on Logan.
So, with that said,
Well, to be fair, Aggro, everyone and their mother loves that sound effect. it just works so well with that.
I don't know. I still
Oh my
prefer
God.
the Wilhelm scream.
I think
I prefer Tom and Jerry.
By the way, one thing
I gained the advantage.
One thing I like about this game is the fact that your arrows are infinite. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
Also, this open world, this like big open world is actually really barren, which honestly does it. At least it makes it helps this game's tone and atmosphere as opposed to Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
It does.
Also, you can do tricks like this if you hold
Oh
triangle.
yeah,
Just
you can stand on aggro.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Hi ho, aggro!
Seriously, bro? You really need to do that?
Shut up.
So,
Sorry,
now you've reached the
sorry
first
if you hear
arena.
laughter in the background. I forgot to tell people I'm recording.
It's fine.
Aw, it's
It's
okay.
okay. Yeah.
Bro, don't leave me here, bro.
Oh, don't worry, Agro will always know how to find his way back. Cause spoilers, we're not going to be needing him to get back.
And just like Legend of Zelda, your grip does not lower unless you are moving. So I like that. Or if the
you're
Colossus is moving.
Yes, more on that later. It's like you can be standing still, but if you're being tested, like if the surface you're on is moving, more on that later, then that will also drain your health and your stamina. And it's actually really interesting is that like depending on how the surface is moving, the stamina will go faster or slower. Like if you are hanging like by one hand upside down completely with no foot grip, you're going to lose a lot of grip.
Oh yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So anyway, as you see, it's mainly an action platformer, and you know you have these boring stationary platforms. You know, it's who knows? You know, who cares? You know what you're doing. You know, fine. How about this? How about we make the platform 50 feet tall and moving, and also what if we made the platform try to kill you?
And people
yeah.
introducing our first Colossus.
Oh, the gloves are off now.
Finally, the reason why we played this game in the first place.
By the way, I will say, this game is pretty much, think Breath of the Wild meets Uncharted.
I can see that, and it is basically a big boss rush, but
Slash puzzle game.
yeah. So the way the game now we enter the second phase. So like there are 3 phases. One is where you're running around. Second phase is where you get to the Colossi. Notice me.
Notice me, senpai.
There he goes. He notices me.
Ow!
Now the third phase, which is fighting him. In order to properly fight a Colossi, you need to find weak points, because you can't just stab it wherever. Okay, 1 on the head, and 1 on the foot. Bam. So we got 2 points.
Really, bro?
Let's rock.
Please tell me you're going to actually go for the one on the head, because I know people who only attack the foot.
Oh, who are you talking to?
Whoa.
Who are you talking to? A miserly old miner or a master? See, notice how this
There's
one
one
doesn't
on
actually have a
the
symbol.
back of the shin.
Yep, and notice how that one actually has a crack. Sometimes the pressure points aren't actually good for dealing damage, and they're more good for making a Colossi go into position. See, now he's
Yeah.
going to lean forward, which gives me a chance to grab onto his thigh.
Dude, not cool.
Right up his ass!
Oh, come
That feels good.
Starring,
God, no.
Starring James.
Can you scratch a little bit to the right?
Easy, easy.
Lower.
Come on.
Lower.
Okay. And similar with Breath of the Wild, manage your stamina really wisely. It's good to like if you
God.
can find places to stand.
By the way, I thought the original game was pretty gorgeous as it was, but this is just breathtaking.
This is awesome. All the fur / grass or whatever, like the lighting, Oh, and by the way, this game also comes like initially set with a bunch of weird filters you can turn on for the whole game experience, like not just in camera mode.
Oh,
So if you want
yeah?
to play sepia tone, high saturation, there's a lot of stuff. Anyway, here we go.
Oh, there it is.
Again, I thought this was just going to be another
Stab.
straight remaster like the PS3 release, but no, they went the whole 9 yards, and it's like, damn, like we have pretty much
And
another Insane
people-
trilogy.
Oh,
Our first
right between the
Colossi
eyes.
is defeated.
Yeah, really.
Oh, brain damage.
with music that makes you feel immediately sorry for doing it.
Well, because
Yeah.
that's the idea. Is that you're supposed to feel kind of bad because these were just peace-loving. Like I don't think they need anything.
Well, the thing is,
they were just kinda minding their
okay,
own business.
We're kind of spoiling, but Dorman is kind of an asshole. He's actually
He
an
just wants
asshole.
these guys dead.
The things that we're killing is kind of the things crap.
Which more on that later. But yeah, I mean, I don't think we can spoil a game that's as old as it is. But oh, by the way,
Seriously.
shadows kill us.
Okay, now the game is done. That's it.
Aw.
Thank you for
Okay,
joining
thanks,
us.
thanks for watching, everyone.
Yep, we literally got killed by the shadow of the Colossus.
Ha!
That's what. We did it. Anyway, so, but no, no, trust me, we have a freaking 15 more of
Wait.
those to go. There were 16 in the game. Oh, good, nice Doctor Who reference because of the portal. That's our like little loading screen. I'll try and find ways to cut around that or something. But yeah, that's
Just,
honestly.
I
did
asked
enjoy
you one time to add that sound of that.
I'll find a
song.
way to put it somewhere, but it can't be while you're singing. Otherwise, the joke
Well,
gets ruined.
yeah,
by
of
that.
course.
Anyway,
Is it?
Hey man, that was pretty bullshit what you did back there.
Yeah, seriously. Now I'm literally your size. Do you know how awkward that feels like?
anyway.
Like,
I feel a
this
bit
is called Shadow of the Colossi, not Shadow of the normal size thing.
I know, it's how it always works. This is why Nintendo Network never worked. In Miiverse, everyone tries to act like they're super big, and then when you finally confront them, they're just the same size as you. Anyway, but
The sad thing is, when you stop and think about it,
Wait,
he's gonna stick with that funk in his nose from now on.
I gotta say,
Yeah.
one of my favorite lines from the movie Book of Life. T'Chall, why don't you? Oh no.
whoa!
Anyway, T'Chall, why don't you fight somebody your own size? 'Cause no one's that big, man.
Nice. So with that said, that is where I'm going to actually stop it for now. But yeah, if you enjoyed that, have
Get
fun.
it.
The rest of the game is exactly that.
Which
Pretty
we
much.
are going to be
Although-
doing the rest of the game.
Although
Of course.
each Colossus has different requirements to beat it. Rather, you have
Oh,
to you have to approach it in slightly different ways.
Oh
Right.
yeah,
like I
it's,
said, it's a straight up puzzle game.
kind of, yeah. And so yeah, if you enjoyed that, please stay tuned for the next part, where I will be continuing my adventures in Nintendo Land, the way it should have been.
Except we're in Sony land. Until next time, guys.
Bye.
I have parents' permission!